So I thought I'd do a house tour just in time for my sister to have bought a new house, which is totally lame, but even though she's been here, she's still asking for a home tour video. So here we go. This is my house. This is the front door of the house. Let's go inside. A couple of years ago, I saw a question on an internet message board that has really impacted the way that I design my living space. And that was, if someone went into your house alone and didn't touch anything, what would they know about you? So I like to have things on display that say a lot about me and Lisa. We love the beach, we love art, we love books, we love to travel, we love nature, we love food, and I think that all of this is reflected in our house. Of course, if I left the price tags on everything, you could also totally tell that I am really just a cheap screw. So this is the living room. It's the first room you see when you walk in through the front door. There it is. It's the first room that really came together. I love the bright gold on the walls. It took for freaking ever to find the right shade, but I think we made a good choice. The really great thing about this color is that it changes in different lighting. It's kind of like a sunset, so it looks good pretty much any time of day. This corner with the mirrors is my favorite corner in probably the whole house. I love the mirrors, and I love that cool little Indian lamp that we found at Goodwill for super cheap. And Pancho's bed. And on the entertainment center is this little clay turtle that my parents bought at a street fair before I was born. The price is still penciled in on the bottom of it. It was $4.95. We have our initials. Those were at our wedding. And this is Lisa's gargoyle collection. I made her spend some time really styling that, and I think she did a good job with the books and all the different gargoyles. Interesting thing about this bookshelf is that it only has Lisa's books on it. She really wanted a bookshelf that had just her books so that she could always find what she was looking to read. And I gave her a lot of shit about it because there are none of my books on the only bookshelf in the front room, but I got over it. Also on this bookshelf is the ashes of Harley, Lisa's old dog. You can't see her though, she's hiding, but this is a picture of her. Now, one last thing. Stacy tried to install this ceiling fan for us, but he thought it might take too long. The box actually said it was a 5-minute fan, but the professional we hired to install it said maybe they mean it takes about 5 minutes just to open the box. So here we are in the dining room, which is the whole reason we bought the house. For one thing, it was hard to find a house in our price range that had a dining room at all. And for another, I just totally fell in love with the big window and the window seat. This house has a lot of natural light, which I love, and it really adds a lot to the atmosphere. I think that our dining room table is kind of a showstopper. It's actually from World Market, but I scored it for $50 on Craigslist. It was Lisa's idea to place it in an angle, and I think that makes the house flow better. So this right here is our globe bar, which we literally pulled out of a dumpster. This is totally the face of class right here. Mom, I hope you're proud. The buffet was another Goodwill score. We love it. We added different knobs on it to kind of liven it up. And then if you were at my wedding, and you totally were, because there are Zippo strangers interested in my house. But anyway, if you were at my wedding, you might recognize my wedding flowers. So, by the way, under this blanket here, it looks like there was a hinged door that was painted over at some point. I think there might be a body in there. These are just a fraction of my cookbooks. That's all I'm going to say about that. So we were totally bummed that there is no fireplace actually in this house, so we bought one. This is a gel fireplace. I love it. I think it adds the class that adds to our dumpster bar. There we go. This room may look like a humble office, but it's actually the 5-star accommodations that you can expect from Hotel Allison and Lisa. As you can see, you have access to a private library, a luxurious lounge seating area featuring a handmade quilt made by my Auntie Jane, and a business center with free Wi-Fi. Not shown is the queen-size air mattress on which you can fall asleep in style. Unlike the Hotel California, we do serve wine here. You can check out anytime you like, but you do have to check in first, and we require reservations. My sister Debbie totally has dibs. So this is the guest bathroom off the dining room. We call it the guest bath, but it's actually Lisa's bathroom since we have two in the house. Nothing keeps a marriage together like separate bathrooms, let me tell you. Now if you come to visit, Lisa will actually clear all of her stuff off for you so that you get a private bathroom to yourself. Not to put any pressure on you and anyone in particular, unless you're my mother, in which case, yeah, this is totally a guilt trip. So when we decided how to decorate our bedroom, we chose a beach theme. We wanted this room to be very intimately us. We love the beach. We love to be at the beach. A lot of the art is self-created. I did that mermaid picture and also that mermaid picture. That big photograph is from our first trip to ocean shores together. All of these pictures are pictures of us on the beach. And the rest of it is just stuff that we found on vacation that reminded us of our favorite place to be together. The room is not quite done. I want to put sheer curtains on the windows, and I want different dressers for both of us, maybe in white, but you get the idea. So this is the master bathroom, or my bathroom. I have a mermaid theme going on in here, which is probably pretty obvious. I totally coveted this shower curtain for a full year before we actually bought the house, and I really love it. Although the first month or so that I had it, I freaked out every time I walked in because I thought it was a real person. This room is, of course, where all the magic happens. What's funny to me is a lot of people come into this kitchen and they say, wow, it's a really big kitchen, because the ceilings are super high, but I've got like no counter space. Look, like that's pretty much all the counter space that I have, which sucks, but we do have a lot of storage. This right here is where the there's technically a washer dryer hookup back there, but we put food in there, so I've got plenty of food storage. And the highlight of this room for me is the sign above the entryway to the dining room, which says "Public drunkenness prohibited," which is irony at its finest. Thank you, Alanis. So this is the backyard. Occasionally I'll watch one of those yard renovation shows on HGTV, and you see all these people who are like, oh, my backyard, it's so awful. And I think, you know, I'd totally give my left arm for an awful backyard like yours. We've made some upgrades. That chain link fence, we put the chain link fence in, but then we covered it up with bamboo fencing to give us just a tweeny bit of privacy and a tweeny bit of class. And we also painted that wall in that blue color. A lot of the backyard furniture is in storage right now because we had the house painted, so we had to put everything away for power washing, but we do have a couple items. We went for a tropical beach theme with the brighter colors to kind of liven up the crappy concrete. You can't probably see it from here, but all that concrete is completely uneven and it's cracking in a number of places. All the furniture actually makes it really kind of homey, but I'm aware it's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. But we spent a lot of time out here, and it's the best we can do, so hey. And this is Pancho, who is demonstrating his ability to leave every room as soon as I start filming, and would like me to conclude this video. Thanks for watching. Bye, Pancho.